Let's talk about the LR dupe system real quick, because there actually is one, but you only see it once you actually awaken your character to LR. Before we thought it was only the awakening to LR which needed dupes, but the awakening itself is only unlocked after you reach LR, in which you can use either the normal dupes you get from characters by pulling, or the general stones you get sometimes through events or so on. Now you can awaken your character a total of 5 times. At Awakening 2 and Awakening 5 you get a passive. Or more clearly, at Awakening 2 you unlock your passive, and at Awakening 5 it gets leveled up 1 notch. For example, your SR Yuno's passive is that he increases his attack by 5% when attacking supporter classes. And that gets bumped up to 10% at Awakening 5. If you're looking at the stats right here, the stat increases themselves you get are not the biggest. It's every Awakening you get 1% crit chance, which is still really good. 5% crit chance can do a difference. Also, these stat increases are specific to Yuno himself, so every other character will get different stats once they rank up and once they can actually do the Awakening. But the biggest increases you get in combat class is when you actually unlock your passives. The stat increases themselves are not that meaningful, but of course if you're aiming to be at the top of the top, you probably still have to do the Awakening. Now personally, I think it depends on the character if the Awakening is even worth it. As I said, these stat increases themselves aren't really the most meaningful factor, it's more depending on the passive they unlock. Now for you, an example, 5% more damage against supporter classes is not the greatest passive in my opinion, but if you're looking at the Season Arcer's passive, for example, it is a 12% attack power increase for 1 turn at the beginning of the wave. That is a really strong passive in my opinion, because it is always active. It is not a passive that is specific to a character you have to attack. It is just straight up damage increase. And he already has an insane amount of damage, so... And obviously if you do manage to pull multiple of a character because you're chasing for other units on that banner, it is no question you should definitely do the Awakening either way. And that's basically everything we know so far. It isn't the biggest game changer, but it still does improve your characters.